So we will move on to the another problem which are related to efficiency. Okay. So here the given data is, there is problem 1 related to efficiency of the joint. Okay. A boiler shell is to be made of 15 thick plate having a limiting tensile stress of 120 Newton per mm². If the efficiencies of the longitudinal and circumferential joints are 70 percentage and 30 percentage. Okay. Calculate first one, the permissible maximum permissible diameter of the shell for an internal pressure of 2 Newton per mm². Second one, permissible intensity of internal pressure when the shell diameter is 1.5 meter. So we have to do 2 times in this problem. So first thing, they have given the permissible. So what is the permissible diameter when the internal pressure is 2 Newton per mm²? The second question is find the pressure intensity. Okay, now if the diameter is 1.5, there are 2 cases. Okay, so let us move on to the solution part. So here the given data. So thickness T is equal to 15 mm and the tensile stress, limiting tensile stress, that is nothing but sigma 1 is equal to 120 Newton per mm², and the efficiency of the joints as longitudinal and circumferential. Okay, 70 percentage and 30 percentage. Okay, so longitudinal joint efficiency is 70 percentage and circumferential joint is 30 percentage. Okay, so now first case, if the internal pressure is 2 Newton per mm², if P is equal to 2 Newton per mm², then what is the diameter that we have to calculate? Okay, so let us move on to the problem. So the equation with respect to the efficiency of the joint is sigma 1 is equal to PD divided by 2 into T into eta L. Okay, so in that substitute all the things. So 120 is equal to 2 into D, we have to calculate 2 into thickness T is equal to 15 mm and eta is equal to 70 percentage. Okay, so this is nothing but 0.7. Okay, 7%, 70 percentage. Therefore D is equal to 120 into 120 into 2 into 15 into zero point 0.7 divided by 2. It becomes 1260 mm. 1260 mm. Okay. So this is with respect to first. So if I am going to take sigma 2 is equal to 120 Newton per mm square. Okay. If there is any changes or D, since we have to take the maximum dia, that's why. Okay. So sigma 2 formula is P into D divided by 4T into efficiency of joint in the circumferential. So 120 into P value is 2 and D value 4 into thickness is 15 mm and the efficiency of circumference is 30 percentage. So 0.3. Therefore, D is equal to 120 into 4 into 15 into zero point 0.3 divided by 2. It becomes 1080 mm. So with respect to these two answers, 1080 and 1260, which one is maximum? 1260 is the maximum. Okay. Therefore, D is equal to 1000. No, actually here the question is the maximum permissible diameter of the shell for the internal pressure. Okay. So here we have to use least of these two. Okay. Since 1080 is enough to withstand the pressure. Okay. So that's why we have to give 1080 mm. This is the answer for the first question. Okay. Then the second question. Permissible intensity of the internal pressure when the shell diameter is 1.5 meter. So vice versa. So second question. So permissible intensity of internal pressure when the shell diameter is 1.5 meter. So here shell diameter they have given us 1.5 meter. Then P we have to calculate. Okay. As usual, uh, sigma 1 value is 120 Newton per mm square. If it is like that, then what is the value of P? So that we have to calculate. Okay. So with respect to efficiency, sigma 1 is equal to P into D divided by 2 times of T into eta L. So 120 is equal to P, we have to calculate D is equal to 1500 divided by 2 into thickness is 15 mm and zero point 0.7. Therefore, P is equal to 1.68 Newton per mm square. This is the value of P with respect to the first question. Then with respect to the sigma 2 is equal to PD by 2T into eta C. So here 120 into P into 1500 divided by 2 into 15 into 30 percentage. Sorry, here the formula is 4T. So 1.44 Newton per mm square. So here, in order to the both the conditions may be satisfied, the maximum permissible internal pressure is equal to the minimum value of the pressure given among them. Okay, so therefore pressure intensity P is equal to the minimum value 1.44 Newton per mm square. So this is the answer for the second question. Okay, thank you all.